Hey guys, it's John. Hope everyone's having a nice week. Today's shave, I'm going to be shaving with Cella. Cella is a fantastic Italian soap that is almond marzipan is the scent. It's very strong, very almondy, and definitely going to like it. What I did was I took out a little bit and I put it into a lathering bowl so I can actually lather it in the bowl. This the only downfall is this is a little too small to actually work with. Aftershave is going to be fine, American Blend, and my razor today is going to be my red Imp that I just got from Danny Schulman, and it's absolutely a beautiful razor. Just beautiful. It's 5/8 square tip, and it's got original scales. It's very nice. And my brush today, first time I'm going to use this, is my fine 24 millimeter angel hair is what they call it, but it's a synthetic brush, so I'm looking forward to trying that out. So we got all reds and whites today. So I've got my soap blooming, so I'm going to just dump out some of my bloom water and put it on the face. I love the scent of this stuff, to be honest with you guys. It's fantastic. Very nice. I'm just working it up into my beard. Excellent. And let me just wipe my hands off. And these angel hair synthetic brushes, they don't need to actually be soaked. So I'm just dipping it in to my sink. I'm shaking it out a little, and I'm going to start building a lather right in the bowl. I don't really do much bowl lathering anymore, but this is a different experience. So, man, I love the scent of this stuff. If you don't have it, you definitely got to get it. Look at this. If you could see that, it's just fantastic. So I'm liking how it's coming up. And it's just like gangbusters. There we go. First time I'm using this brush. And let me put my lathering bowl down. And I'm building this up. And it's got a lot of, if you could see all the peaks, this has a lot of cushion. Let's see how the lasting power is. Excellent. Let me just clean up a little bit. Hope everyone's having a wonderful week. I am. And you guys make me you make me laugh sometimes. I look at the controversy that's going on about the gold dollar razor. Guys, it's a tool just like this. It's just a tool. That's all it is. It's irrelevant if it holds an edge for a million years or for a day. You know, it's irrelevant. You know, the guy that can't afford to buy a $200 razor, he can afford to buy this for sure. It's $30 I paid for it, $30, and I cleaned it up myself and honed it. But if you don't have honing stones and you don't have strops and everything that you need to straight razor shave, I suggest that you start off easy. You can absolutely use a gold dollar. They work just as well for the new guy. But I don't know anybody that has one razor. I have a ton of razors. I don't know anyone who just has one. And by the way, my strop is a Malewski. It's a 2.5 inch wide Malewski leather strop that I use to strop this razor, just so you guys know. So anyway, let me get moving on this. So check it out. You know, one of the reasons that I love buying these razors and using them, but this razor is so freaking light in your hand. You know, I think that the new guy, he should use something a little heavier in his hand so that and a little wider, maybe even round tipped, something that will be comfortable, that he can feel comfortable in his hand using. Something like this is just so light. You get lost trying to shave with this. Gold dollars are 6/8 razors, by the way. Here's a gold dollar. Okay, way heavier, and look how different the thickness of the blade is. Okay, it's night and day, guys, night and day. When you're learning how to shave, I totally think that you should be learning how to shave on a razor that is a little heavy, so you could feel it in your hand. You know, if you can't feel that razor in your hand, like, this is so light. It's a very nice razor to own. I definitely like it. Very nice. I think that a razor that's way lighter in your hand is going to take a lot more understanding of how to maneuver it. Something a little heavier, a little more sturdy, is going to just cut easier. It's going to need less pressure on your face. You need to know how to shave with a razor that's a vintage, that's small, that's a 5/8 or under, that's that's just my feeling. You know, once you start shaving and you've been doing it for a while, have had it, man. Buy yourself a bunch of razors. You know? Enjoy your hobby. I totally get that. But I think while you're learning, you need to learn on a razor that you can actually learn on. I know that you pick up a DE razor, right, guys? That's normally what you're running from. You're going from a DE to a straight razor. DE razors are freaking heavy. They're not nowhere near as light as this razor. So what's going to happen is you're going to pick up a straight razor that weighs a third of what a DE razor weighs. And then what's going to happen is you're going to just lose it. You're not going to know how to deal with it. And it's going to be much more difficult to learn how to hold the angle. You know, just to me, I'm not saying that everybody should have gold dollars and that's the only thing you should learn on. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that I see a lot of guys that are recommending go and buy these $15, $20, $30 vintage razors. These are really nice, but they're for a guy that's already shaved for a long time with one. This is so light. It's not the kind of razor that I would recommend somebody learning how to shave on. You know, if you can't afford a Ralph Aust 5/8 for $100, if you can't afford a Boker King cutter 5/8 round tip for $100, you know, a Dovo's Best for $100. If you can't go $100 for something that's new but will last you a lifetime, that's heavy, that I feel is way heavier than one of these vintage razors, then a gold dollar is a good choice. It's a good choice to me. Beautiful. So listen, I'm sure that somebody's going to watch my video and they're going to say, "You're out of your mind, man. You're crazy." And you guys, you might be right. Okay, I might be crazy, but you know, I'm just looking at a brand new guy that's never picked up a straight razor. And to pick up something that's like this, not a good idea. And it's a tool, guys. That's what it is to me. It's a freaking tool. So if you don't have good technique, if you don't know how to pull the skin right, if you don't know how your face is mapped, it doesn't matter what you're shaving with. Really. Saturday I'm going to be meeting up with some South Florida wet shavers in Delray. Very nice. Super slick. This soap is so slick. It's just fantastic. I'm really liking the soap a lot. Unfortunately, when you have so many soaps that the rotation takes forever to get through to them, you know? But this is the way to do it. Okay, so this brush, oh, got a couple of hairs there. The brush is relying solely on the soap because it doesn't hold any water. Okay, it's got like no backbone, and I bought this. So I bought this because I have all the fine aftershaves, and they came out with a 24 millimeter, and I like 24 millimeter knots. But I would probably not recommend this brush to somebody that's also just starting off. I probably tell you to get some kind of bore or something to that fact is what you might want to do. You know, people are probably freaking out when they hear what I'm telling them. You know, synthetics. I'm not a big fan of synthetic brushes, you know, but to each his own. Smooth like butter, this blade. Very nice. I threw it on the Cella 1000, and then I reset the bevel using my microscope to make sure that it was nice and even. And then I went 3000, 8000, and 12,000 and finished it up on the 12,000. And then I stropped it on the back of the leather, 25 round trips, and then on the front of the leather, 50 round trips. Interesting, all the hairs that I'm finding that are coming off. So we're having a meetup, a mini meetup, like 5 or 6 guys from north, a little bit north, which is really nice. So anybody that wants to come that's from down south, we can carpool. It's going to be in Delray. like on the intercoastal at a bar that has an outdoor area. So everyone's bringing stones. We're going to hone some razors. We're going to have some food. We're going to talk. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just fantastic. Well, that was my shave. Super. Danny Schulman, thank you so much for selling me this razor. It's an absolutely beautiful razor. It's going to go well in my collection. Red Imp, 133, 5/8 square tip with original scales. If you can see that, it's just a beautiful razor. Very nice. And of course, Cella is what I used for my soap today. And if you read this, it says since 1899, guys. There's a reason why they're still in business making that soap. Okay? It's fantastic. Very nice. My brush is the fine angel hair 24 millimeter knot. And of course, I'm going to finish up with fine American Blend Aftershave. So here we go. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with fine. The aftershaves are fantastic. Very nice. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out Malewski's strops on Etsy. And maybe Danny Schulman is selling some more razors. And you can find him on Facebook. So thank you very much for watching my shave. And I know I ranted a bit, so there you go. Have a great shave.